This war wasn't just brutal, it was personal. The British thought it would be an easy win. They had the numbers, the technology, and the empire to back them. But what they got was a fight so savage, so relentless, that it left scars on an entire continent. And the worst part? It wasn't just the soldiers who suffered. The Anglo-Boer War was a war unlike any other, where farmers fought an empire, women and children became prisoners, and the rules of war were shattered. It was supposed to be a quick victory for the British. Instead, it became a desperate, drawn-out conflict that exposed the darkest sides of colonial warfare. The discovery of gold in the Boer-controlled Transvaal made the British nervous. The Boers, descendants of Dutch settlers, didn't want to be part of the British Empire. But Britain wasn't about to let a gold-rich territory stay independent. The result? War. At first, the British were confident. They had the world's most powerful army. But the Boers? They were master survivalists. They didn't fight in neat battle lines. They fought like guerrilla warriors. Snipers picked off British soldiers from the hills. Commandos struck hard and disappeared. They knew the land, they knew the tactics, and they weren't afraid to die for their country. At battles like Spijkenkop and Magersfontein, their troops were slaughtered in brutal conditions, trapped on rocky hills, gunned down in trenches. The Boers had outdated rifles, but deadly precision. The British had modern artillery, but no clue how to fight in South Africa's harsh terrain. They brought in reinforcements, nearly 500,000 troops, and started a scorched earth campaign. They burned war farms, destroyed food supplies, and forced thousands into concentration camps. Tens of thousands of women and children were herded into camps where disease and starvation reigned. Over 26,000 Boer civilians died, most of them children. The British called it necessary. The Boers called it genocide. Either way, it was one of the first times concentration camps were used in modern warfare. But even then, the Boers didn't stop fighting. They were relentless, striking British supply lines, ambushing troops, and refusing to surrender. In the end, the British won, but at what cost? The war lasted 3 years, drained the empire's resources, and left over 100,000 dead. The Boers finally surrendered in 1902, but their spirit was never truly broken. South Africa would never forget what happened. The Anglo-Boer War wasn't just a fight for land. It was a battle of survival, of identity, of resistance against a superpower. It exposed the brutality of colonial warfare and foreshadowed the horrors of the 20th century. And its scars, they still run deep in South Africa today. Want more forgotten history? Subscribe for more.